Today is game day, and I decided to make St. Louis style dry rubbed ribs. And I'm not making no boring old dry rub. I'm making a brown sugar and curry rub. I have a 1/3 cup of smoked paprika. Also gonna add in some onion powder, some garlic powder. I want to also add in some dark brown sugar. So this is going to be a sweet, smoky, and islandy rub because I want to add some curry powder in there. And I like to add in dark brown sugar in my rubs because it creates almost a crust. Now I'm going to add my curry powder. All right, so that's the curry powder in there. I'm going to add a little cumin. Cumin also adds really nice smoky flavor to it. I'm going to add a little chili powder in there for a little spice, not too much. Add in some celery seed. For some reason, celery seeds taste really great on pork. I'm gonna add in some black pepper and a few pinches of salt. Give it a mix. You wanna make sure that you break up all of your spices and everything is well blended. What I also like to do for my ribs, especially when I make a dry rub, is to lather the ribs in a mustard because the rub, it just adheres to the ribs with the mustard. And it also helps to tenderize the ribs as well. This time I decided to use St. Louis style spare ribs. I like spare ribs because they have more flavor than your baby back ribs because it has more fat. I hate to say it. No, I don't hate to say it. I love to say it. Fat is where it's at. Now I'm washing my hand and I'm gonna put the rub on the ribs. So now I'm putting on gloves because there's curry powder in here. And if you ever work with curry powder, you know that stuff is hard to get out of your nails. And my nails are pretty nice right now. I'm adding my rub on both sides of my rib. All right, so those ribs are rubbed down to capacity. I am going to take them outside now and get them on the grill. Okay, my grill is around, let's say about 235, 250. It's gonna smoke for a while. Altogether, it's gonna be on the grill for about 6 hours. I like to smoke my meats on the grill using indirect heat. I got heat on this side from the charcoal. My meat is on the side where there's no charcoal. What's happening is there's a smoking, like a smoke circle going on in there. That's how my ribs are gonna cook, just from the smoke. All right, it's been about 45 minutes. Now I'm gonna spritz my ribs with that water and apple juice. The apple juice and water keeps the ribs from drying out, it keeps it nice and juicy. Also, it's gonna impart some of that, like an apple wood smoke flavor. So it's been 3 hours since my ribs are on the grill. Now, this is my 3-2-1 method. 3 hours uncovered, 2 hours covered, 1 hour uncovered. All right. So I'm creating a little house for my ribs here now. Just covering up like a loose, like kind of like tinted. Some of that smoke is still gonna go in between the aluminum foil, so I don't wanna tightly cover it, just loosely cover it with foil. Cover it and let it smoke for 2 more hours. My ribs have been wrapped in foil for about 2 hours, so let me see how they look. These are beautiful. Because these ribs have kind of created this really nice crust, I'm gonna put it on direct heat for about, I'd say about 30 minutes just to get it nice and charred. Direct heat. Yeah, baby. We've been smoking, but now we're grilling. Cousins, look at these ribs. My family and friends are gonna tear these up.